Jeez, 4 minutes. Alright, that's long enough. Hey everyone. Welcome back. I just remembered like all the stuff I had to do right before, like right after I hit the button. I'm like, oh wait, I had to do like this and this, and so I went and did it real quick. Didn't take very long though. In any case, welcome. When we left off, Sneak said he had more information and he wanted to meet with Katsuya again in Aoba Park, so let's just get right into that. He's not even in our party, so... And any grinding spots aren't very good until after the factory. What factory? We'll find out soon enough, but... I want to at least get to the factory. We'll probably be able to end, like, after that. If anything, Aoba Park's probably just like a mini dungeon. We're probably just gonna go up to the meeting spot again, just like last time. I'm just gonna go ahead and... I hope I still have Hote. I think I do. Yeah. It's just unequipped because he's not in the party anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and just spam Estoma, because this would otherwise be a waste of time. We already mapped the whole place out, and the guy doesn't even want our map, so it doesn't even matter. Ooh. Wow, that was a lot. We're getting right into it. But yeah, the main thing is that, like, I want to get to a point where I can at least, like, do stuff off screen. Because I'm not going to be here for, like, the entire rest of the week. And although, like, I already only stream, like, once a week, generally I would like to stream more, but I do want to at least make some progress, and I do want to get to a point where, like, if I have to do stuff off screen, I can do it when, like, I can't really do anything else. So I'll be able to do that, like, later. If that makes any sense. But I also wanted to show something else off. Not necessarily like a trick or anything, more of just like, there's like another game I've been getting into recently, and I would like to show that. I think this is the right way. There's the meetup spot. I might have gone like a step too far. Yeah, that's the concert hall, so I went too far. It's back here, and it's at the west, if I recall correctly. It's just like a little area. Yeah, the rest area here. Alright, yeah, I just walked past it. There's no need to be here. Well, I guess he went to the concert hall, so let's just go all the way over there then. I don't exactly remember, like, where he went, but I assume it was, like, at Woba Park, like, somewhere in the concert hall or something. Cause, like... Yeah, it's at the concert hall, because the whole Muses thing, because the route divides between Nate and Ellen. So, if you take the Nate route, you go through the sewers, and you meet Chris and Mai, and stuff like that, and Ikichi, like, as you go. But if you go through Ellen's route, you instead go to the TV station and you meet Mooses and Lisa and all those guys. And it's not in the concert hall, it's in like the radio tower, I believe. Like a radio tower and also one other spot. Looks like so it's just ahead of us. Man, that guy. You can't handle being a gumshoe, believing in people that easily. Yeah, so now we're pretty close. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for if it's a boss. I really should get another persona, but like I do want to just unlock like another grinding kind of place before I do that anyways. So I want to do that like after the factory, but there's another persona that learns Meteorama that would have like probably overall better spells. I say probably because I'm not 100% sure on that. I didn't save. So if we die, we have to go all the way back. But I don't think this is anything big. It's not like a boss or anything. I think. It's open. He went inside here? Damn it. One of these days, So is going to get himself into real trouble. do want to mention that like the park theme is very it's like a gentle variation of the main theme, which is really cool. Chief Togashi? But why? That can't be. Sorry, Sergeant So. Can't ask for you to believe me, but I wasn't informed about the attack. The organization does not trust me. But if you want to shoot, go ahead. But can you at least listen to my story? I want to atone for that sin I've committed. Here, let me explain. The New World Order is an organization that worships a godlike figure called Gozen. You've at least heard Kiyotara Sumaru. That's right, a shogun warrior who used to rule this land during the Civil War. 20 years ago, when Hanmaru Park was built, they unearthed Kiyotara's mummy. That's when everything began. The top leaders of the organization were responsible for the park's construction. Until then, they were just a small local company, but now they're big enough to move this country. All because Kiyotara's strong curses. To me, it just looks like a mummy. They claim to be able to hear voices. They worship the mummy, and then plan to destroy the entire world outside of Sumeru, to create a utopia. That's foolish. What are they trying to accomplish? To them, the entire world is a sin. An innocent world is created by one tribe, a tribe with one universal utopian ideal. The eradication of sin by punishment, the spreading of jokers and fortunes are solely for that purpose. That is such arrogance. Sure, man commits sin, even grave sins, but shouldn't there be atonement? One must atone for his own sins. Being the police, shouldn't we understand that better than anyone? The problem is their will and power. You may know that fortune-telling stems from an ancient curse called Wang Long. The dragons of Wang Long are underground energy flows called ley lines. Since ancient times, man has proposed by watching or sometimes controlling it, or prospered. They're going to use the dragon for the contrary purpose. The dragons hate Kagure. If amassed in large quantities and released, the dragons will band together to kill it. Natural disasters, causing the poles of the world to shift, will knock the Earth off its axis, destroying the world. Poles shift? That's impossible. That's the purpose of the Jokers? That would destroy the New World Order itself. That's nonsense. They plan to elevate the entire city with an ancient spaceship called Torifune, while watching the entire process unfold. The Torifune is already made real by rumor. Now no person can stop the rumors. The only way is to defeat Sudo and Gozen. Betrayal would be distressing, Chief. Plus, this is the second time. First your best friend and now us? What? Your father was an excellent officer. 10 years ago, he was this close in closing in on Tatsuya Sudo. He never figured a friend would betray him. A best friend teaming up with the criminal's father to fabricate charges. He's right. I betrayed your father. I knew that this would happen ever since I heard his son was in the police academy. I knew all along. You became a cop to prove your father's innocence. Gain back the family bond which I had destroyed. But at least believe this. Your father was a very proud man. He accepted the false accusations in order to protect both me and his family. Hey, what's up, Cutman? Captain, I've already revealed the organization's information to a trusted source, a place not infected by pseudo. Eventually, our existence will be revealed to the public. No more games.
You foolish old man. That is our intent.
Kodotama's revelation takes precaution.
A story won't become a rumor if it's too unrealistic. We need realism and publicity. For that, we must make the public aware of our existence, purpose, and power. You have advertised us very well.
Bastard. You think you're an enforcer? Chief!
Checkmate.
For you. Miss Amino? Tell us where Tatsuzo is. Maya's got a really itchy trigger finger, so don't mess with her.
This is how a game should be. The odds are now even. What are you gonna do?
Nice sprite. Anyways, hey, what's up, Cutman? Yeah, we're here. I said there wasn't gonna be a boss fight, but there is.
Thank you for your troubles, Sergeant.
SAT, huh? I don't know what that means, but we're just gonna use Mega Blaze. This increases defense, right? Let's use that. Who has the lowest defense? Probably Lola. Not only that, but they also would probably need it just because they're the main component in this fusion spell. So yeah, last session I believe Jack-o'-lantern ranked up again. Or, not ranked up, but like... how do you say? Oh yeah, mutated again and increased parameters, so... Basically, they're even better than they were before, and they were already pretty good. But yeah, let's get this, through. I honestly didn't expect this so soon, though.
For the love of the country.
Alright. I'm gonna have Katsuya go first so that he can actually get a move in, and then I'll have Maya heal at the end.
It's over. For the love of the country.
Oh yeah, I might want to change Nate off of that persona though. Just because it's a fairly expensive persona to be using. For like everyone except for, I think, Maya. I do not like that aim shot though. That's the sniper shot that'll insta-kill. Oh, I forgot to rearrange everything. Alright. Let me see. In that case, just use a bunch of spells on these guys. For this round, have another Meteor on, have Katsuya use that on Maya now. Sorry if that seems a bit annoying. No, it's not annoying, but like I like to narrate my thoughts out loud for doing this stuff. So yeah, how you doing, Cutman? I'm doing fairly good. I got up late and I was going to do this earlier because I got out of class earlier, but then I had stuff to do and then I also fell asleep. So I didn't get around to it quite as early as I thought I would. But I got it now. That's it, pretty much. I'm looking forward to like the next few days. Traveling back is gonna be like a real pain, but everything else is gonna be really good, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I won't be able to stream, which is unfortunate, but... Alright, we'll keep Meteorama on. Actually, I'm gonna take a gamble and just hope that we don't get hit. Yeah, use that on yourself, you're getting hit a lot. Yikes. What is he saying? He sounds like a Looney Tunes character.
Everyone, get in!
When are these guys going down? Alright, so they actually hit that one. That's fine. All we gotta do is hit them with that. And then we just gotta change the order a bit. There we go. Because Maya's turn was skipped over because they just died. But... yeah, so... it'd be better to do the fusion spell immediately after, because then less of the enemies will do a turn. You may as well exclusively use like incense of lice as well. Because we got so many. We had like so much money from grinding and stuff that like we have so many anyways. We could always get more as well. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's do Meteorama. And let's switch it up a bit. We're gonna be doing... I don't think I spread the rumor that this was strong. So it's gonna be like weak. What do we have? What was this? Holy Light, Dream Needle. Oh, right, this one. Yeah, let's do this. Obviously, I think my level's higher than the enemy anyways, so if I use like high-end Crusher, it's gonna hit me instead of him. I like his animation. He has like none, pretty much.
If you run, I'll just post a warrant.
What? I'll just post a warrant. Okay. Let's just use Zanma. We'll use Bufala. You will use... Huh. Let's have Nate switch personas. What would he use then? Heimir? Heimir. Hold up, we got Garu dying? Actually, no, go back. High Near is not good for Nate. How much does this use? 24, so it's average. If not slightly bad. Shaka's good for him though, so it's a shame though. Shaka doesn't really have a whole lot of like good offensive magic. It might be partially my fault, because instead of like giving him like a easy thing to fuse with, like a earth spell or something, I gave him media. We'll keep him on that. What's Katsuya have again? Right, Genbu. Alright, we'll just change the order so that these two can do a fusion spell with ice. Yeah. And then we'll do Twin Slash. How much is that going to do?
For the love of the country, secure position.
We've been dodging a lot of shots, actually. That's a decent amount of damage. Wait, what? Did he dodge that?
Hurry up.
You commie flatfoot.
Flatfoot, is he saying? Is he calling us like a communist? I don't know if he's immune to slash damage or if he just dodged that. I'm gonna try it again. And what am I gonna have him do? Small damage and sleep. Sleep's not gonna work, so let's just use Rakukaja on... I don't think we ever got him to do Rakukaja on himself. Aguilo, Zanmo... I don't think it really matters, because alone, we don't really do that much damage to him, it doesn't seem like. Let's just do absolute zero, because we may as well. That does good damage. Okay, yeah, we just missed last time. That's actually really good. Could just keep hitting him with like physical attacks.
Persona.
So it doesn't look like that all does like that much damage. Whoops. But yeah, the threat is mostly the soldiers that are next to him. But if you take them out, then he can't really do too much.
Hurry up.
So we're good to go. Do I have... Did I eat, like, the combo plate? Do I have, like, a huge attack buff?
Go.
Oh, whoops. That's... Too bad that doesn't stack. Alright. All the moves, all of the, what's it called? All of our physical moves won't do that much damage. I'll just keep it on Loki for the resistances, and... yeah. Let's see what kind of fusion spell we can use, actually. Because I know that we have a fair end, like, open to us. Large damage plus unconscious, that will work. Lowest level. I'm not sure if that's him or me, but I don't think that'll work either way. Same with atomic destruction, that won't work. Ice blast doesn't do that much. Blazing hell. These might do a fair amount. Let's do hydro. No, not hydro. Let's set that to none. Because we don't need that. Because if we wanted to do huge damage, we could just use a dying spell. At this point. I think. Unless it's calculated by, like, dexterity or tech, but I don't think it is. I'm overthinking this. Whoops.
I'm depending on you!
Now, go! It can't be!
Yeah, I was just overthinking it. Even if we weren't doing that much damage, he was going down like pretty easily. Oh jeez. I won't let you die as a public servant. It was to create an innocent world. I am not wrong. Chief Togashi. Gotcha. Forgive me. I was foolish. Please stop them. Yes, sir. Their hideout is... Come on, say it, Baofu. You were right and I was wrong. I let myself into their trap. Now's not the time. The old man paid his dues. You show respect for a man. Let's get back to my place. We have to figure out Tatsuzo's next move. Well, everyone's back together. I don't think we would necessarily have to go and do the usual stuff. Messing around. I don't think that's big enough for that. That didn't really feel like a dungeon. I don't think that was really supposed to be. Hang on, I'm looking at something. Okay. Where was this place? Conan? I think it was actually in Naru. It just started going off. What is happening? I tapped Tatsuzo's phone. Either his home or office. I've tapped most phones the bastard should be using. Of course, I can't diddly about cell phones and public phones. Shimazu and Togashi are dead. They did it. That leaves less work for us. I see. Young pal. That guy must have been spying on us. I want to get reward as I was promised. You released brother yet? You released brother yet? Is that the guy from the casino? Do I have to? Don't worry, he's already in the country on a tourist visa. He's got money too. I see. I decide location. Bring money to Conan District, abandoned factory. You come alone, no tricks. You're very cautious. Very well. The promise was to accept all deals. See you then. This is our chance to nail Tatsuzo's ass. He'll never see us coming. I'm going ahead to check things out. Check thing out. Hey. Mr. Nanjo, there's something I would like you to check. Check his... and... Balfours, and I understand. I will try. Pole shift. That thing with the Earth's axis will spin 90 degrees. If that happens, the whole world will rain for days. Floods, tsunamis, volcanoes, and earthquakes. Every kind of disaster. Unless they're airborne, most people won't survive. How could they use Wing Long for such a thing? Yeah, he just went alone. It's too dangerous alone. We've got to go after him. Factory's just behind our place. Jeez. So, we just unraveled a little bit more from this giant ball of a plot line. Whoa. See you then. Tatsuzo Sudo, the current foreign administrator who is also the top executive of the New World Order. He's the one behind this plan. Hard to believe that these are the actions of a person raising an innocent world. I'm saying it's quite a task. General Sugawara, hostile leader of the 15th Division of the Civil Defense Force and director of the NWO. He seems to be ill and looks very pale. No need for insults. Is it ready? It is complete. It should be a good test for X1. Excuse me. A wolf in sheep's clothing. Plan is going smoothly as of now. The uncertain aspect is the existence of the paradox. Why is that obstacle left alone? And what is the paradox? Honestly, Gosen's ideas lately are... Watch your mouth. We are in front of Gosen. Gosen's ideas are far beyond our comprehension. We must accomplish our duties. It's Chizuru and Guido. Who is the most sinful? Elders driven by ambition. A human that causes chaos to be chaos. Or is it? Whoa. What a transition. So yeah, we're gonna go to the abandoned factory next. Let me save the game because a lot has happened. Even though it's only been 30 minutes, this was a big drop that just happened. So now we kind of get the motivations of like what's going on, and it's actually really similar to Innocent Sin. First of all, let's get a map from Mapman for the abandoned factory, which is no doubt the next place we're going. Please. Don't know that place either. Please make a map. Yeah. New World Order? I haven't heard of them. New World... Nope. Start on my list. They are nothing. You can't do anything. I wonder if all the like if there's more rumors that like opened up. No, I don't think there is. Again, I'm pretty sure everything opens up after the abandoned factory. What went down with Bao and that assassin? He doesn't bother to tell us, so I don't have a clue. Chance to capture Tatsuzo Sudo. Is that what Baofu really thinks? Baofu and Tatsuzo Sudo. I do not know what went on between them, but that call was most likely... Most likely what? Bad? Oh, most likely a trap, right. I don't really think I need to upgrade any equipment, but I'll go ahead and look at personas just really quickly. What do we got? I don't think there's anything new. Pravanti seems pretty good. They have Kotoludi. Actually, no, Kotoludi doesn't matter, but they got Wall of Water and Refreshing Rain, which could both be pretty useful. You have Seiubo, which can be good for some enemies. Susanoo. Isn't that one of the ultimate personas in 4 for like the party members? You got Teru Kaja, which is a buff to an attack stat, which is actually really good, as well as one of the best physical moves. That's a sword move, but like the thing that makes it really good is that Heat Wave can be used with a lot of different fusion spells. He's also strong against all physical, but he's weak against all magic, which depending on like when you equip it can be really good as well. The stats are decent. Taksaka seems from oh yeah, this guy. Wall of Flame, so this guy can give fire resistance. He has Gridine. Gridine can be really good. You might want to get that. Now that I think about it, who has high pressure? I don't know if anyone here has like high pressure yet. Mahagarudine. It's good. It's really the only thing this one has aside from good stats, but if it's level 57, there's probably better options. Charon, Gridine, Zandine, Mahamudo, Magic Seal. Could be good. We'll probably get it just because I gambled for it. Nah. Secker. Mahamagdine, which is... Why am I looking at these guys? We'll look at those guys later. So yeah, not a whole lot right now. We might want to get Pravati. So we'll want to get... Actually, I think we might be able to get that now. Now that I think about it. Or Cebu. Oh, no, we already have Cebu. Ball has Meteorama. That's what I was talking about. We might want to get Ball, actually, first. Blizzard Breath, which could be good. Nothing that's like good with fusion spells. But decent spells on their own. I think we'll actually just keep Maya custom. Oops. What was Yama again? Mahanma. Trial of Darkness. Alright, what I really want is just Pravati then. Maha Aquas, Bufudine, Wall of Water. That's all pretty good spells, to be honest. Because the wall spells are actually really good despite me not really using them on bosses, because bosses generally just use like a shot attack or something, for some reason. Like, none of them really use very many like elemental attacks, unless it's like, you know, just in general, not a whole lot of them. We can get like 72 chariot cards passively, so I'd want to use stuff on Priestess, because Priestesses, I don't think there's not a whole lot of Priestess demons, they're hard to come by. So what did I need, like 123 or something? How many free cards do I have? I should have like a decent amount. Yeah, I'll get like about 90 or so. Here we go. There's a lot of spells that we can put on. I think this is just because... What? Freydine! Alright, I'm gonna register that, like, as soon as I can. What the heck? Where did I get all these cards? Well, anyways, what does this have? It's mostly water, so... If I put down something that's like an earth spell, then that would be pretty beneficial, I think. Yeah, because then they'd be able to do both water and fire spells, because for some reason, it's not fire and wind, it's fire and earth. I think it's just to contrast it from the previous game or something. Torment, though. Freydine. That's good. Maybe I'll register that, and then, like, I'll grind, and then, like, put that on a couple, like, fire personas, maybe. Patra. Wait, Patra. If I put that on a support type persona, that'd be pretty good as well. I'm gonna put Magnus. I'm gonna go back. Alright, I'm gonna get Pravati no matter what. But I'm gonna go back and I'm going to register some of these cards, because some of these cards are pretty good actually. Now that I think about it, I'm probably not gonna register Maha Magnus because God damn it. Game crashed. Because by the time, like, I would be willing to, like, buy it again, we would have already moved on to, like, Maha, like, Magdine or something. So, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Jeez. We still gotta unlock Maha Magdine from Genbu as well. Because then we'll have access to one of the strongest fusion spells in the game. It will just be Earth, but it will still be one of the strongest fusion spells, and that's the point. Alright, so we skipped all the cutscene stuff. We can get the cards and all that, like, later. But I do want to register like the cards first. Me Patra will be good for like the entire rest of the game. If I recall correctly, it's one of the strongest. No, that's not the way. Which? How do I get out? For some reason, if you exit certain ways on the maps, it crashes. And it's just a problem with this ROM specifically. If you play like another version of the game, you can exit from anywhere. I don't know why it doesn't... Like, I don't know why certain things crash the game here. It's pretty dumb. The thing is that I remember exiting from like those areas like before, so... Alright, we're going back into the Velvet Room. We're talking to Igor. I also think that I have some personas stored. So I want to check up on those. Oh yeah, Agrippa. Agrippa can be decent. Let me just take a look at like what I have now and like what I am thinking. Of course I have my custom, which has... it's just good. Not getting rid of this one. Sabo. Mostly I'm using them for Zanma, but I don't remember what else it has. We'll rank up and figure it out. Genbu, we have to rank up just a little bit more and we'll get Maha Magdine, which will basically just destroy everything. This thing. Maha Gorilla is pretty much its main use. All we need is like another wind persona, and I think I had one like earlier. I don't remember where it went. It's not Shaka. Shaka's almost max though. I don't remember what he gets when he's max. I think he gets some kind of wind spell. I'm not sure. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, Jack-o'-lantern's like basically caught up with like everyone else. Like why this persona is only like so good because it's been like ranking up, it's been like mutating and like increasing its parameters like every single time, and now it's like, and now its stats are like unreasonably like higher than it should be. Like, I don't think you understand. Like these stats are supposed to be down in like the 20s. Like vitality should be like 15 or something. Jeez. It's like double instead. I think it's like mutated like 5 times at this point. I don't know like why. Hang on. It's almost got better. Actually, Shaka like mutated? No. Shaka's like a rare persona. He doesn't count. It's like almost got better stats than like Demeter, who is like over like 5 levels ahead of it. It's kind of satisfying to know that, like, know that though. Alright, it's Heinir. Heinir's like the wind guy. Aside from, who else? The other, oh yeah, this one. Oh, please, I'm sorry. Hang on, Loki can mutate? Somehow, I almost read that as Cuphead. Maha Aquis, I don't know. Galahad doesn't seem very worth it, actually. Their stats are kind of mediocre for what they are, especially compared to Loki. Loki has more resistances, and he like reflects sword and havoc, like attack, as well as Holy and Dark, so I don't think mutating this would be worth it. Whew. He has a base elemental spell, and like Heat Wave, but we can get Heat Wave elsewhere. We don't need to give up Loki. Loki's better. And obviously, like for obvious reasons, we're not giving up Jack-o'-lantern. That's like actually just like this is the stats that like Jack-o'-lantern was like supposed to have. Maybe be a little bit under because this is like a mutation, but instead he's like all the way up here. Jeez. It's like, that's like a 20 stat difference. That's like more than 20 like stats. But anyways. So yeah, we're not mutating. Agrippa. I think he crashes the game if I look at him. I don't know. I'm not 100% though. Should I release Demeter? We don't really need Demeter anymore, I don't think. You have Maha Magnus. But, let me see. Oh, Genbu doesn't have Maha Magnus. Doesn't someone else have Maha Magnus? Maha Gorilla. Dream Needle. What? I know that Genbu gets Magdon. So I guess no one else has Maha Magnus. Huh. Could have sworn someone else did. Well, maybe that's a bit of a reason to keep Demeter around. Switch onto them if I want to do rock-based attacks. We're obviously keeping Jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern is basically a staple of the party. My custom's pretty obvious as well. I don't really like Shaka. They're strong against everything, so they're good for like resisting stuff in general, and they give strength. But their moves just aren't very good. Unless like if they get like one last spell at rank 8, and I'll see that soon. Ooh. Wait a minute. Alright, I have a plan. Alright, we'll release Demeter and then we'll put Maha Magnus on Pravati. Bam. That's it. Let me look at Pravati's like strengths and weaknesses. Void Holy, weak to dark. Oh, they're weak to dark. Now, if I recall correctly, Demeter is just resistant to both, yeah. Huh. So, it'll probably have better stats. We'll lose the resistance to dark. I don't really use Demeter that much anyways. Actually, let me look at the stats. Demeter might have, like, accidentally, like, mutated, or either, yeah, they might have accidentally, like, mutated. Oops. No, their stats are a bit better. Just a bit. And again, if I put Maha Magnus and it already has Anquis, then they'll be able to do like both fusion spells at level 41. Huh. I'm thinking about it. Being weak to dark is kind of big though. Cause like that's a better chance of like getting insta-killed a lot of the time. And even then, I think a decent amount of enemies have like a lot of dark attacks. But how often is that actually going to come into play? Probably not too terribly often. So I think I'll end up getting them anyways. So I'll do it. That seems about the right amount-ish. BKD 600. What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in a while. What are you doing here? You've like disappeared for a while. You wouldn't even return my messages. But what's going on? We're here in Persona 2. I can't believe you haven't, like, you didn't get it. Like when I said like, oh haha, we're doing Persona 2 again, you're like, well, why are you doing Persona 2? You forgot that there were 2 of them. Headed back to Arkansas. Oh damn, it didn't work out. Oh, we'll talk about that like in DMs or something later. But yeah, it's kind of getting to a crazy part of the year. I'm one of many forms, Pravati. Learn that you are one of them. Then you shall receive the protection of Shiva. Run you over in a target. Is that... Is that like a reference? I don't get it. So, I've just been milling over the Velvet Room for a little bit. Anti-Force card. I think that's actually pretty good. So... Oh, Black Friday. That's right. I keep forgetting, like, Black Friday's a thing, and that's, like, how close it is. But yeah, I've been milling over going through the Velvet Room, pretty much. The usual type of thing. I don't remember what this guy's supposed to do. I think he's there for Mahamudo, but I don't remember. Okay. So I've just been like debating like what to get, and I've been just like looking at them because like in this game, like this game is a lot more grindy than Innocent Sin. So a lot of times like off stream, I would like go and grind for a while, which means now I'm completely over leveled, and I have a lot of good personas. So I have basically a good selection now. And watch me pick the wrong road and crash. Alright, so that's the road I have to go up. I crashed twice because apparently like this isn't perfect, and if I go through the wrong road and try to exit the area, the game just like freezes up. It also freezes up if I look at certain personas, so I'm very careful to save before I go around in the Velvet Room and like do stuff there. Alright, we're going to register Freydine and Maypatra. Well, may as well register all of these. I think you might not do stream again, sadly. And you're gonna close down your Discord. Why aren't you gonna stream? What's wrong? Like I said, you don't need like a super special like equipment to stream, you know? Besides. Alright, let me see, how much is the torrent? Wait, whoa. Yeah, 380,000 yen. Yikes, that's pretty expensive. We'll get that later, though. Because now we have unlimited amount, like an unlimited amount of it. And we also got Mipacha. And we already have one extra anyways. It's that you don't have time for it. You could always, like, I mean, you've already taken, like, a big hiatus, but you can always, like, go back to it, you know? There's no need to, like, close off that door, like, completely. Impure humans will be destroyed by the New World Order. So they want to be purified? Why are they such followers? I've had episodes of Deja Vu lately, too. But it's kind of different. It feels like I'm about to remember something. A proprietor. He calls himself a count. Something bothers me about him. Nate. Yeah, it's Nate. You've missed a lot. You've missed basically the entire plotline so far. Let me go to the Elias Shrine. He's not Nate. K Nanjo, but I've explained this earlier. He's Nate because that's what the localized thing called him. And so this is like the transition between like the Japanese and like English names. So they kept him as like Nate, but they like gave him like Nanjo. All these stories about Torifune and the end of the world in the city, I feel calmer here. Torifune? Torifune? Tofu? Nah. He's not Nate. Sure he is. He's Nate. On the way here, I saw something that looked like a cave. Could it be Mount Iwado of Araya? The end of the world. Why does my heart ache? Have we lost something important? A huge ship under the city? No way! Hasn't something like this happened before? It really feels like that. But I can't remember. It keeps flickering in my head. But why can't I remember? Hey Maya, do you think it was a mistake that we spread stuff about the New World Order? No. We shouldn't have spread that rumor about the New World Order. They're one step ahead of us. See you. I have Pokemon Auras to play and dishes to do. Well, see you later, BKD. I was about to go on a big explanation with like exposition and stuff, and telling you like what's happened, but I'll see you around in that case. Have fun and hope things like turn out good for you. In the meantime, I think I will look for people. Try to return my messages like every once in a while. See ya. Alright, Saori Kudo. Offer me a seat on the train. So hard to find. I'd like her to meet my grandson. Congrats on the sub button. Thanks! All I had to do was play TTT. I'll probably do more TTT later. We went on a hiatus because everyone started to get salty about it. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit because I got plans for like this Thanksgiving weekend, and then I'm gonna play Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which is gonna be fun. Hopefully this doesn't crash. And yeah. I mean, that wasn't necessarily all I had to do, but it helped. Such a nice person. I'm tired from standing all day at work, yet I smile and give my seat away. I'm too nice. Ah yes, can I help you? Did you hear me talking to myself? You are... Sailory... What was the last name? Kudo? Let me take a look at my list. Yeah, Kudo. I'm good at this game. My, how did you know my name? There's someone searching for me? Oh, it must be that geezer. But why me? Huh? An arranged marriage with his grandson? What am I supposed to do? It's so sudden. Thanks. I'll make sure I get in touch. What to do? I want to marry a celebrity. Of course. Oh yeah, here's Brad. Okay, even I think that's a bit, like, weird, because his name is, like, Brown, usually. Oh, well. Hey, long time no see. This is the first time. Oh, this is the first time. Hey, first time, see? Oh, wait, I haven't introduced myself. Brad, a multi-talented entertainer. He's an alumni of St. Hermelin, like Yuki and Ellen, and he's also Persona user. So, I'm Brad Yasugi. Call me Brad. Nate and Ellen are my old pals. So, along with my new show. Ah, you're with Ellen, right? Thank you for yesterday. It's because of you that we're all safe. Nami Shibata, a member of Moose's, a high school girl band produced by Genji Sasaki. She goes to 7th and is known as Asachi. Miho. Eh? You know Ellen? Meepo and the others were saved by Brad Uesugi and Ellen Kirishima. Please give them our thanks. Miho Ogeshima. A member of Moose's, a high school girl band produced by Kinshi Sasaki. She goes to 7th and is known as Meepo. Wait, what? I can't guard this place anymore. If anything happens again, I could lose my life. Wait, what does this guy say? The top of this TV station is linked to the New World Order. Even the truth behind the Chief's death will be misinterpreted. That's actually pretty strong. I can't believe they didn't use that last time to use the TV station to manipulate rumors. Actually, the rumor thing is a bit more... Wait, I'm not sure if it's a bit more prominent than it was in the last one. Where was I going again? Oh, right, the abandoned factory. In... Where was it? Conan? Yeah. We'll probably want to get Balfu first. I don't care about the Phantom at the CD. I'm jealous that it can run 100 kilometers per hour. I run for my life, you know. They're all just spreading the rumor about the 100-kilometer hag. Good to know we caught up with Balfu. Hey, why do you hate them so much? What? Huh? What the? Hey! Let's go after him. What's going on? What the hell is going on here? They knew they were bugged. That phone call was a trap to kill us all along with the Mafia. What? So then Balfu... Oh crap, we have to tell him. Don't worry about yourself. I'm sure he knows. What? What did you just say? Well, here's the abandoned factory. After using the conveyor belts, please return them to the original direction. Oh. Right. Hang on, can I just exit? Okay, so we have to go after Balfu. Balfu just ran off on his own. And whoops, that might have crashed the game. Because we ended up crashing the game, we actually didn't get the map from the map man. So let me go and get the map from the map man. And then we'll do our usual strategy. Yeah, we'll make a map. Alright, let's go and quickly get Balfu again. I'm not sure how long this dungeon's gonna take, and I actually want to hold off on using S-Toma at least a couple times. Because I do want to see the enemies and I want to see what they drop, and we'll probably get some good experience from it as well, which is something we'd probably need. Not sure if there's any, like, monsters on this first room, though. Actually, no, there probably is. I just probably got... Wait, no, I'm probably still under the effects of, like, Estom. So we'll do this until that runs out. And then we'll explore, basically, the rest of the dungeon. Like, as is. Because I got time today, fortunately. And although I do want to, like, show the other game, I'm alright with just doing this. Alright, yeah, Estom I ran out. Alright, let's actually just save here as well, just in case. I think it's interesting that the characters actually do bring their personas with them. So if they leave your party with a certain persona, then you'll end up not having it. Though, I believe...
You're all under arrest!
Oh, what, Shigas? It's not a boss variation, so it's different. Let's just use... No, not that. Wait, what? Hang on. You still have Jack-o'-lantern? No, you're using a different persona. Yeah, go back to Jack-o'-lantern, and now we'll do a fusion spell. Where's Mega Blaze? What's Nate using? Oh, I think we were using Loki for that. Alright, let's just have Maya change to... We're using fire, so we need earth. I think Heinir has it. I think Heinir has decent... Yeah, they have decent compatibility. No, Heinir has... Ufua. Let me scratch my head. We still don't have... Oh, okay. We'll just... Alright, we'll do the ice spell. I'm sorry. We'll do the ice spell so that we can rank up, Genbu. And we'll go from there. Alright, these guys are fast, so we're slow, which means we do have to level them. I'm pretty sure the park only had, like, the same enemies as before as well. These guys are technically below us as well, since, like, Estoma works very well on them.
I'm depending on you!
Nice. I don't like their death noise. Yeah, that's a good amount of experience. I hope I have a lot of lucky bags. I should have... I have 9. And I don't think we're gonna exclusively run into Shigas, so we're probably fine on that department. This factory sounds a lot more menacing than the one in Innocent Sin sounded. Which, since we're being under attack, actually makes a lot of sense. But I do like how a lot of the familiar locations actually have, like, a similar song, but it's, like, remixed heavily. Alright, so more Shigasen. Who are these? Pythons. Alright, we'll do another Ice Blast.
Cover me!
guys are resistant to ice. I kind of expected that.
Do not fall behind.
Actually, I think just like doing a normal spell would be better than using Blazing Hell on these guys. I have to check their spell list though. And of course, I should probably remember
Go.
that I can contact demons, because I'll probably have to do that, especially if I want to get some of the cards, which I do. I want to get specifically chariot cards, maybe something else. Alright, what spells do you have? Just use that. Do use Buffalo though, because that is a good fusion spell. And you... yeah, just use that. See if you can... wait, actually no, just now that I think about it, just change Persona Snake. What will Nate use? Nate will use Shaka. Nate will be the one to fully rank up Shaka. I think I've seen that animation.
It's over.
I think these guys are resistant to just about all magic, though.
What?
Granted, it doesn't seem like they're doing very much, but still. Just try punching them. That worked. They're just resistant to magic.
Cover me.
I'm doing this fusion spell just to get the fusion spell. Hopefully we'll get a mutation, probably not though. I think just one more will push Shaka over the edge to rank 8. There we go. Vile Thunderbolt. That sounds good to me. I'll try it out, even though I don't think it's gonna do very much.
Secure position. It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Silver Manisha. I think that's like a crafting component? I don't remember. Anyways, that took a bit longer than it showed just because I kept hitting like the magic resistant monsters with magic. It's good to know that they're actually giving us like stuff that's resistant to magic, because everything
I shall show you the difference
up
in
until
skill.
this point has been just magic. Just use magic. These guys are weak to sword and holy. Okay. Good to know. Hey Nate, use that thing that you've been doing. The reason, like, I think like a lot of these guys are like weak to sword as well as holies, because like swords are seen, or traditionally seen as like a holy weapon, I guess, probably. Holy light. Do we have any holy things here? We could just change what we're doing to. It doesn't matter too much. I'm gonna try to rank up her body a little bit though. I'm gonna keep trying to rank up Genbu. I think the last spell, I think Maha Magdine is gonna be like the last spell that he learns though at rank 8 or so. And everything else is attack nerve, increased defense. Null's Earth spells, which is pretty good actually, and Poison, aside from the Ice. So I guess we're stuck using Ice. Yeah, that's good damage.
Whoop-ass completed!
That's a lot easier. Only about 800 experience though. How much do we need to like level up? We might be starting to get like underleveled at this rate if we keep like spamming Estoma. It's okay though, we'll make up for it by going through each hallway twice. Well, it's not even that much over here.
Police, everyone freeze!
I think that's Agrippa. Alright, let's analyze this character. Weak to strike and attack. Oh, okay. And it's just strong against ice, nuclear, and lightning. Are we just hitting them with, like, just those attacks? Alright, what about Agrippa? Oh, we don't know. Except that we do, but we don't know. Alright. We'll just hit the first two with Holy Light and... Oh, Holy Light hits all of them. Well, we're gonna hit them with that and Maha Aquas, just so that we can get the Shigos out of the way. And then we'll hit Agrippa with... Wait, no, not Agrippa, but Python with Paralyzing Bite because they're weak to attack. Nate will then do... Yeah, Nirvana, because it hits everyone. And I think that Agrippa's weak to Holy, I'm not sure though. That's the noise it makes? God damn it. You have to be faster. So now I know to level up agility next time.
Persona!
Oh, it's resistant to Holy. Jeez. Is Nate okay? I think he's gonna take about 40 from that. Okay. Nate's okay. I remember my first time around. Oh, sorry. I remember my first time around. The best healing I had here was just not very good, actually. Let me just attack. That'll probably be good. This should do. Agrippa's probably weak against physical. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, not swords. And not only that, getting rid of Agrippa's spells is really good, so it's cool that we inflicted you. I don't like that noise. I don't like the noises it makes. 2,000. That's a lot of good experience, and after this dungeon, we are going to unlock the next area of the abandoned factory. Not the abandoned factory, that's Innocent Sin. Of the bomb shelter. Which means that I'll be able to grind on these guys like all weekend long. And yeah, we're actually probably gonna get like the good personas in this game. Unlike last time where we got like the decent personas, we're getting like the good personas. If that makes any sense. So I'm not sure when I'll go up to. I'm thinking about going up to about 7, because I'm probably gonna do social things with this guy. Probably gonna do social things with my friends as well. My main thing is that I wanted to get through this dungeon. Specifically, I wanted to get through the factory. That was my #1 priority. This guy's probably weak to water. Not fire. Just fine. And Nate. Yeah, do the Thunderbolt. Actually, no. Do media. But yeah, either I'll show you the second game I wanted to play, like, today, or after Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. One or the other. Okay.
Go.
We already dealt with enough of that during the other boss fight. We got really lucky there. Nice.
We'll hear your excuses at the station.
But there's a big reason why I wanted to wait before doing the game I'm talking about, is because I'll give some hints. It's a bullet hell. And as you know, those kinds of games, you kind of gotta practice a little bit. And so I kind of wanted to just show off like the whole game. I'm not even sure. I don't think. The more I think about it, the more I don't think I'll actually get around to it. Just because... What? I got Crag Fang? Yeah, okay, let's use that. Just because I want to do, like, the whole game all at once, and we probably don't have, like, after, like, this, we probably won't have quite enough time. Like, it'll probably be, like, 7 o'clock by the time I end this one. And then I'm gonna be off doing like other stuff and unpacking and stuff like that.
Whoop-ass completed!
Actually, if we're gonna do Cragfang, let's just do Cragfang. Oh, we got Magdine. That's good. We got Magdine, we got Maha Magnus. Alright, that's one. So we've just unlocked Cragfang. So we're basically just gonna spam that throughout the whole dungeon now. So it won't take very long. Battles won't take very long.
Police, everyone freeze!
And we'll just be getting like free experience pretty much. Never have I before like had in Persona 2 like a the max amount of personas that you can have. So this is actually kind of oh jeez, that's loud. It's actually kind of like new to me. And yeah. I guess it's just
I'm sorry.
that's just it. We're getting like a lot of money from this too. We're getting like 77,000 per. Unless I'm reading that wrong, and that's just like 7,000, but I think that's 77,000. Alright, did I miss a spot? I missed several spots. Alright, I gotta get down there. I gotta get down there. There's an item down there. This at least guarantees that like I'm gonna get like every single like item in the dungeon though. And there's no more time counts either. There's no more like countdown until like you just lose. So that was in the sewers and in the science facility. But here, well, we're fine. No, that was in the sewers and that was in the aerospace museum, but we passed those. I don't know who those guys are. I think they're thrones. Igalo card, not bad. Good fusion. I actually really like the cards that we get. not on their own, but like, if I have like a fire card, then like, if you're making a persona, you may as well just like put that on. Just like another persona, and bam. You just like combine it with like another persona that has like the other components you need for a fusion spell, and bam, you just got like a fusion spell like right there. And you can like maintain like more and more fusion spells, which is how I've been just able to do this a lot. I think a big part of it is that Maya has an insane tech skill. So having her a part of the fusion spell is increasing like the average special attack that gets like calculated into the whole thing, which is like basically letting everyone do insane damage.
To show you the difference in skill.
Who are these guys? Talking to me. Willem. I can't tell you. Tell me. You have to, like, tell me. And something. Oh, jeez. That's totally stinky. God, it's so grody. Spare me. What's that spell coming from you? It's a secret. Really? Really? Like, totally tell me about it. Okay, good. Good to know, like, the less I tell them, the more they like me. Alright, so Lilum. Let me check where they are on the list. I think they're Moon. I can't get them... I don't know what I can do to make them interested or happy, because apparently the thing here says Baofu. Now, there's some obvious reasons why I can't do that. What? No, this is gonna make them mad. The internet has provided its users with a plethora of information, yet it raises concerns of privacy. Miss Amano, your view? Maya stated her views on the internet and privacy. We got the view from Miss Amano. Finally, the perspective of a demon. Willem, I would like your opinion. Oh, that works. That's a decent amount of moon cards too. I don't really think I can make them happy very easily because the guide says a character I don't have. And I usually just end up going with like the guide says. There's multiple ways to do it usually. But of course, like, if you just go by, like, whatever, then, like, anything could happen. Of course, anything still could happen with, like, questions, but, like, it's good to know that, like, if I find the ones, maybe I want moon cards. Maybe I want tower cards. No, not really. I don't really want tower cards.
What?
I think they're trying to inflict illusion. It didn't work.
Whoop-ass completed!
But yeah, I'm gonna do this like a bunch this weekend, just like grinding off of all these enemies for like money and stuff. Just stuff in general, get some good equipment, get some good personas.
Let's do it!
Alright, I'll use the spell, and then we punch Agrippa.
What?
Maybe not. Could use some healing though.
Let's go! Ready?
It's actually really good that Genbu's like in on this as well. Because like then we'll be able to rank them up like much faster. Alright. Strike. I don't really got like strike. Can use a sword. Who has something that is just plain strike? Not really anyone. Just use media. I'll just punch him. Katsuya, just bite him. What is this? Recovers a possessed character. That's actually pretty good considering our current circumstances. And just shoot him. Just shoot him.
Persona!
That doesn't really recover any health. So it's only really useful on the field now.
What?
Oh, cool.
Persona. It's self-defense. There's no problem.
Don't really
with
need
that.
to contact Agrippa. What is the, like, little dragon thing? Is that Hierophant? It could be useful to contact those guys. Listen here. Oh, that's good to know. Where's our antidotes? We got a decent amount of those. Actually, you could just use Gala drinks. Since, like, it's still... We only have, like, 300-ish health, and that thing provides, like, 200 healing. So they're still very, very good healing items, despite, like, being able to buy a ton of gems. I don't think any demons with Hula of Misfortune really comes around a little, like, for a while either. So we don't have to worry about just, like, losing all of our money for no reason. Like I did in the last dungeon. I should have just used, like, Estoma if I'd known that.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard!
Just do it. Hopefully we'll rank up Genbu. If not now, I'll definitely have Genbu be max by the end of this. And dang it. Alright, well there goes that plan. Everyone just spam holy, I guess. Yeah, just Magnite. Holy Light. Kodaluji on yourself, hopefully it works. And Nirvana.
Go.
Oh, okay.
Go. Endure a blow and administer two. That's the secret of battle.
These guys do give a good amount of money. I think that actually is just 7,000 though. Imagine if it gave you 77,000. We'd be at like a million in no time. I think I'll just use a lucky bag. Here's this way around with an item box with antidotes. Nice. Alright, so now we just gotta get the corner and then like keep going. We are gonna get that map.
Whoop-ass time!
Alright, no possession, please.
What?
I think a big part of why they're going first is that Katsuya is going first in this fusion spell. Alright, that didn't do anything, fortunately.
What?
And Katsuya is really slow. He's kind of the tanky character. He's like a physical, he's more of like a physical tankish kind of character. Oh yeah, Pravati's weak to dark. That'll probably come into play, like, soon. Especially with Shoggoth being, like, a dark type. Whoops. It was empty. We've installed a password locked door on B1F. Consult me on B2F for details. Supervisor Inoyama. I can speak these words. I mean names. Same thing.
You're all under arrest.
According to Google, or not Google, according to Microsoft Office, though, names are not spelled correctly, so.
What? What?
Okay, holy time. Screw it, I'm not waiting. Should use a Meteorama though, soon. Something I think that's kind of weird is that this this game kind of has the opposite problem that the last one had when switching personas. Not really a problem, but like conundrum. Because the last game, you had to like switch personas on the field because it was really inconvenient to switch them in battle because of the way the turn system worked. But in this game, it is just so much easier just to use just the in-game stuff to do it. Hang on, all my words fell apart, but like, it's so much easier just to do it here.
I'm sorry.
It's so much easier just to like switch personas in battle instead. Just because like it's a small menu and then it just like happens. But like if you do it like in the field like I'm about to now, you have to go through here, you gotta go into data, you gotta press triangle, you gotta select it, and then you wanna use like whatever spell. Like sure you gotta wait your turn to use the spell, but like on the field you have to go through several like other menus. I'm pretty glad that I got Pravati though. Pravati's like being really good right now. I'm pretty sure Pravati's gonna be like the big thing that gets Genbu their final spell. Yeah. Alright, we'll get over here, we'll get V-Spot, we'll get whatever's in there. Check what these guys were weak to again. I think it was strike. Strike and attack. What arcana are these guys? Strength? I think it might be worth it. Let me check the thingy. Yeah, this could be worth it. Maya kindly persuaded the demon. I understand that you are really a kind-hearted demon.
Can't we end this senseless battle?
That's right, there's no point in fighting like this. Me like you. we have a contract. And we're forgetting Rasputin. He was stupid. I hate Rasputin. I hate any demon that resists, like, all of one thing. Like, any magic. I say using a demon, using like a persona that resists all magic. But no, it's kind of annoying because, like, usually you can just, like, let it rip, do a fusion spell, and bam, like, get on with your life. But, like, when you're fighting, like, it's not, like, the same for bosses. Obviously, it's, like, fine for bosses to resist stuff like that.
Let's do it!
Probably. But... like, common enemies, like, you encounter, like, an enemy, it's like, okay, looks like I gotta change up everything again. Which is why Shoggoths are kind of annoying, too, because, like... oh, there goes the sound effects. If they hit me with, like, the possession, then I gotta, like, change everything all over again. You know. Instead of hitting them with this crag thing, I gotta, like, hit them with a couple holy spells, and I just gotta, like, go through the strategy and, like, do that. It's a little annoying, but, whatever.
Whoop-ass completed!
Yeah, it's about 7,000, not 77,000. That would be insane. I've leveled up a decent amount from this dungeon as well. Oh jeez. It's one of those places. Oh no! Not only do I have to find the right path, I have to go on every single conveyor belt there. Alright. I'm about to turn on Estoma.
I shall show you the difference in skill.
Do I want the experience? Yeah, we're killing it. This is 2,000.
Let's go! Ready?
We're faster than them now, so that's good. What was this guy with too? Any physical? Alright. Nate, hit them. You hit them. And that should probably just finish him off. I didn't do anything.
What?
He has a saber, it counts as electric.
It's over.
Well, you probably don't have very much health. Oh, okay, they still live then. Well, everyone here is attacking except for Katsuya. May as well just have them attack. And that still would have done like 50 damage if I didn't like update my equipment. Remember to update your equipment, guys. Alright. I do... Do I want to get into random encounters, or... You know what? I'm gonna... For the sake of time, I will just... use Estoma. Because we have to go through every conveyor belt. Like, it wouldn't be a problem, like, otherwise, but please enter the password. We gotta go to B2 to get the password. I'll write that down later. This game really likes their passwords as well, for some reason. Thankfully, it's only the middle bits that count. Oh, Well, we're in B2. I wouldn't mind getting into a fight here. I would mind a little bit, but not that much. Oh.
Police, everyone freeze!
This is fine. What were the... I forgot. What is... They just reflect shot and throw, and everything else is neutral. Alright, good to know. Alright. Let's beat him up. Oh yeah, hang on. We gotta give Katsuya Genbu back. There we go. The Nate, just do Vile Thunderbolt. That's a good amount of damage.
Let's use a spell.
Don't know what else to say about it.
Whoop-ass completed.
Got a Zionga card from that though. It's not that good. Not that good. Oh well. We got it. We had to check the box. Yeah, we're probably gonna use Estoma for like down here as well. This is like a lot. This is a big area. I'm gonna keep on using Estoma for like a little bit until I'm able to see the door. Alright. Got that whole area. Got that area. Estoma's probably gonna wear off soon. Yeah. We take one step, we're getting to a random encounter, so let's change Katsuya back to Hote. Oh my god, how did I live without Estoma? I guess it wouldn't be as bad as if I like didn't have to like do any of this, and I don't technically have to either, but I will. I'm doing this. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to... Actually, I mean, even if I do have to, like, find, like, every little hole, I'm gonna have to, like, end up stepping on it anyways. Just because I'm stepping on every single tile, pretty much. Jeez, that's a walk away. I'm gonna fall down like 3 more holes in order to complete this thing. I'm definitely using Estoma for the rest of the dungeon. Or at least this part. I know which way I'm taking. Alright, so clearly we have to go like up from there, but I gotta take this because elevator mapping this out. What I do like about, like, at least, like, mapping it out is that it does tell you, like, okay, it looked like my camera was lagging behind for a second. It tells you when you've mapped out the whole dungeon, which is good. Otherwise, it would be, you would have to like check everything, and you already do have to check everything like as is, but like you would double have to check everything. Time to walk to the right and fall down a hole. So I guess my objective here is to go like all the way north and then find the right hole to jump down. And that's gonna be a hole, and that's obviously not the right one. That's not a hole. In fact, that has stairs that goes down. Did I accidentally find the right way? Well, if I did, I have to go through everything else anyways. Alright, so yeah, this is a different area. If I went up north, I'd probably appear like somewhere up there. Oh, here it is. Oh god, what? 1975. 0326. Yeah, this is a game where you're supposed to write things. This password is to be kept secret. And what do we got in this box? Oh, a couple magazines. Sure, I'll register those and hopefully get a prize, maybe. Just get it for like 500 yen, and the chances are really low anyways. Kind of a lame item, but alright. We at least have the password now, so we just have to like go into a hole. Okay. I mean, no comment. Like, I've been in here for like 30 minutes at this point, I think. Alright, so now I just have to go through the locked door, which I'm not. I gotta like go up and then fall down the hole like 5 more times. Thanks, Mapman. And thanks for me for going through with it, because if you want to map out every single title, you really are a fool. Oh, I went the wrong way. In fact, it's probably through the locked door. The, like, exit. Alright, so go up here. That's a hole. What? Hang on. What? Oh, there's probably more to the dungeon. So I'll go through, like, the locked door, and then there's more dungeon, and then, like, if I make a misstep up there, then it'll take me, like, all the way back down here. Invalid password. Please enter the correct password. 1975, 4. Alright, how close was I? I wrote it down, so 26. I was so close. It was just like the last digit. 1975, good to break it down into twos. Control panel. Oh, okay, so that'll like reverse. That'll reverse everything. That'll reverse all the conveyor belts, and that's how I get up. That's a lot better than what I was thinking. Change it? Yep. Ah. Now that'll take us up, and that'll take us up. I do gotta go like the wrong way a couple of times though. So this will all take me here, and I believe I fall through the hole. No, I don't. At least not yet. Oh, that's the right way. Well, that's one of the right ways. Alright, well, I'm curious. What's up here? It's like the end of the dungeon is always triggered by like a door. Gotta go back. So. Ooh. Thank goodness for S-Turn. And good thing it lasts for so long too. Take me to the same place, so I may as well just go over here. Yeah, one more time. Who would collect the map of an abandoned factory? It's abandoned, it's probably going to be taken down soon. Why would you have a map of it? And if anything, it's a factory. There's probably like blueprints and stuff that you could look at. Okay, good, that was the right one. I was about to like be really sad. Ooh. Oh, okay, we're getting close. Maya, it's him. He's right over there. We have to hurry. As soon as I went in this direction, it like freaked out. Let's be careful. It's probably again. There's probably a door, but like just in case it like fades out or something weird. Because we're almost done with the map. Yeah, plant 2. The map of the abandoned factory has been completed. Phew. Alright, let's just switch Pote for... Who was he using? Yeah, Genbu. Save. Maybe change off a Shaka. Shaka's good for like normal encounters, but not really good for bosses, I don't think. Although he is strong against everything, so he's like decent all around anyways. How many medicines do we have? Okay. Let's just use those. Let me save, and then... I'm thinking about using incenses. Could be good to increase some of the stats. Maybe later. I feel dizzy. There's nowhere left to run. Give it up. Tatsuzo betrayed me. I'd be one to kill him. Can't you let me go? Can't do that, buddy. I see. Jeez. How many years it's been? 5 years. It still wasn't enough time to make me forget. See ya in hell. Hold it right there, Saga. Former prosecutor of Sumeru's Special Investigation Unit, Kaoru Saga. I had Mr. Nanjo check it out for me. No way, a prosecutor. 5 years ago, there was an incident where a couple and a prosecutor and a secretary died while traveling in Taiwan. It wasn't a trip, nor was it an accident. The Minister of Justice covered it up. I didn't know. So, what was it, Baofu? Was this to avenge Miki Asai, or... Shut up, So. You don't know anything. You knew your tap was found. You knew this was a trap. You made us stall them so you could kill him. Is that true? Oh, hey, Icy. Is that what you had in mind all along? To use us? So, what are you gonna do about it, So? Just stay out of my way. We have to arrest him. I know how you feel, but don't kill him. We need him to testify against Tatsuzo. Stop!
Everyone just seems to get in my way. Fine, come on.
Well, how's it going, Icy? It's been a little bit. We went through a Woba Park, fought the captain of, I don't know, Justice or whatever, and then went through the abandoned factory and got like a huge plot dump on us, and even more revealed for just now. You're just in time to hear Baofu's backstory. There we go. My words disappeared. We got a new persona, we got Pravati going fine, thanks. There's your catchphrase. We got Pravati, and we're slowly getting Genbu leveled up. I'm not sure what this guy is weak to, but I'm sure I'd be able to just use fusion spells on him like usual. Minus the fact you're sick, dang. Ah, jeez, on Thanksgiving week too. So you're basically on vacation. I mean, I suppose it's better than like working and like being at school and being sick to like be sick while on vacation, but even then it's like, it's taking time out of your vacation.
Ready?
So either way, it's like bad. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Persona.
Persona!
Okay, so lightning's pretty effective against him. In that case, let's not do that. Let's do lightning blast. Alright, I don't remember the order everyone else was in. We'll increase Katsuya's attack. That's physical attack though, so it doesn't really count towards special attack. This guy seems resistant to most magic, and I'm gonna need healing anyways. So we'll switch over to my custom, and I'm not sure if Paralyzing Bite will do a whole lot, but still capable of things. Wait, what?
Persona.
Did that just seal his persona? Oh, well, good thing his sword is electricity anyways. Alright, so that's a replica. Okay. So this is a deja vu moment. It's good to be alright, there's like a lot of things I want to say all at once, but like it's good to be capable of the things, but like I get what you mean. It's like a bad like headache, pretty much. It still kind of looked bad, but you know. But basically, in Innocent Sin. Oh, like sore throat. Yeah, okay, I got that. Rakukaja on Maya because that seems to be big. Terror Kaja on Nate because he can't use his persona right now. Meteorama, and then Nate will just attack.
Hurry up.
Go.
What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So in the previous game, instead of the New World Order, I think it was actually it was called the Last Battalion. And they had elite units that were basically piloting these robots. And now they're just like automated robots, but they're still the same, and they still have persona-sealing swords. Before it was a persona-sealing spear, now it's a persona-sealing sword. And, whoa! Oh my! I don't know what to say. But yeah, we're pretty much in the groove now. I'm gonna take some water.
It's over.
But yeah. I could be like spreading that across like more people, but it feels like this battle's already about to end. I'm also not sure how long these buffs last for. I'm not sure if it's the entire battle or if it's just like a couple turns. I would assume it's like the entire battle, and I'm not sure if it stacks. If that actually stacks. That crit though. He can actually use Vile Thunderbolt now, which I think is overall more consistent and probably better. I don't think really anyone else has, like, any lightning spells. Yeah. So just use Rakukaja on Uala, I guess. Terukaja on... Who would be doing physical? Not really anyone. Don't use Lightning Blast. His Vile Thunderbolt's already pretty good by itself.
Go.
Actually, maybe it is better if we just keep buffing Nate's attack and then having him swing his sword, because his sword is electric. So yeah, what did you miss in today's session? We went through the park. We found out that the police had been in on the whole New World Order thing. We figured out the motivations of the New World Order, which is being almost the same as last time in his sin, which is to wipe out humanity and to create a utopia on basically just on top of it. On top of, like, yeah, take Sumeru City, elevate that like above the rest of the world, then destroy the rest of the world, and then have like a utopia and have like people evolve or whatever. Anyways, that was big. What a hit that was. Oh. X1. General Sugawa's pride and joy. Such accuracy. Tatsuzo must be at sea now. He releasing Blue Dragon in undersea ruins. His ship, Michi Rinmaru. You see Tatsuzo. Tell him I be waiting for him in hell. Don't worry. He'll be joining you shortly. I'll make sure of that. What were you going to do if I shot? I know you wouldn't. It's not your style. Huh, maybe. Maybe not. Well, we have no time to lose. Let us pursue Tatsuzo at once. My cruiser is docked at the harbor. Well, that's the abandoned factory. I suppose I'll do some post-dungeon stuff, because it will actually, once again, it'll actually be a while before I'll actually be able to stream this again, just because I'm going away for the weekend. Starting tomorrow. And, after Nichiren Maru, I think is, what it was called, after, the water place, you'll actually not be able to, if you enter the boat, you won't be able to return from that particular dungeon. There's a few dungeons like that. So I guess I may as well do stuff now. I'll do stuff, afterwards as well. Off-stream, the usual stuff. I'll grind off-stream. But we got a big plot dump. Are you confused about anything I see? You wanna ask anything? So I'll explain it, if you want. Saga, huh? It sounds weird if I change it now. I'll stick with Bao. To continue staying with me after knowing that I used you guys as a decoy? You guys are all wussies. Jeez. The things that the New World Order uses, the Kagure machine, that robot, it's just so unreal. I think you're doing alright. That's alright, that's good. Sergeant So may have felt a similarity with Baofu. At least that's how I perceived it. With keeping up. You did miss a big amount though. So yeah, the police are in on it. The New World Order, oh yeah, no, I just said it. The New World Order wants to elevate Sumeru and create a utopia. Let's see what I'm going to get. While off stream, I spread a rumor that the fortune telling is accurate again. And so if I get a fortune told, a different effect will happen. If I get a good fortune... Let me see. Light Dragon. Okay. That's actually pretty good, to be honest, for what I'm gonna do off stream. So it only really, time's only really affected by the amount of steps you take in a dungeon, not really much else other than that. So, where are my words? Right, so I'll basically keep that until like after a certain amount of time and steps in a dungeon, and that'll be within the bomb shelter. What that means is that I'll gain more experience, less money. So it's actually pretty good. Miss Shirazawa was angry at me, saying, "If you knew it was a trap, tell me." Well, this is the way things turn out. I never thought that wuss would have rich boy investigate me. Touché. Was I the only one who didn't figure out it was a trap? Jeez, you guys are mean. Why didn't you tell me? Those were gunshots, weren't they? I heard several shots come from the factory. What happened? So how have you been doing lately? You said you're alright. Where have you been? I don't think I've seen you around on the Anya League, I don't think. Or at least not very often. But then again, you don't really see me either. But I'm there. Everyone has this past they want to keep secret. To investigate that makes me feel ill at ease. The dragons of Wanglong travel along a specified path by the keystones. Normally they wouldn't be able to gather. I'll get some of these just for on-field healing. I'll get some more of these for desperation healing. Some more snuzzles for on-field recovery. We already have a lot of chewing souls. Wow. Lucky bags. I'm gonna get more of these just because apparently more demons possess characters than like they did before. Don't really need much else other than that. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go around gathering rumors again. There was none there. We're gonna go check on the personas that we can get, but I don't... Actually, we leveled up like 5 times. There might be new personas that we can get. We're gonna check up on... Wait, I already said that. We're gonna check up on all the rumors. And then there's one more thing. I guess I don't remember. But I'll remember it like when I get around to it. Oh yeah, the man search. Here. People on the net generally tend to like rumors. Nobody will leave such a hot topic alone. I would assume that the New World Order has already manipulated the information over the net so that everybody would talk about it. Is it possible that the New World Order is manipulating information on the net? They must be. It was a blind spot. So you ended up coming in at like the end, kind of like cusp, if that makes any sense. Not really like a cusp, but like the end kind of bit. I'm kind of scared of exiting the cities, like the city areas through like certain ways, because like it feels like if I do, the game will crash. Because it's happened like a lot. I tried to exit Narumi through the wrong way like 3 times, and every time it just ended up with a crash. I have to exit the way I enter. I know that there are more rumors that unlock after the abandoned factory somewhere. Now that I think about it, let's go to the CDCD and fight the one demon that's here now. The 100 km/h hag has something called high-speed tidal. If I show that to the kids, they'd be convinced. So this place is pretty empty. There's no dungeon here unlike last time. What? This place wasn't open. Hee-ho, I've been waiting, Hee-ho. You're a Persona user, ho? You came to beat us demons, ho. We won't let that happen, ho. This mystical town makes rumors come true, ho. Demons' rumors come true too, ho. So we spread a rumor, ho. You can't use personas here, ho. You can't use spells either, ho. Yeah. Now we ain't afraid of no persona users, ho. Yay. That complicates things. I don't remember this being a dungeon. Can I not use spells at all, or only in battle? Not at all. Oh, he was nice enough to let me know about that. I guess this is another optional dungeon. I don't remember seeing anything about that. Oh, S-Tone was on. Well, maybe I can go back and reapply it. I'm kind of curious on what kind of demons are here, though. Maybe there's the hag.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard!
Alright, so just everyone attack. It's fine.
Heads or tails?
After all of our, like, weapons, you inflict some kind of status effect.
Self-defense. There's no problem
So,
with that.
it really doesn't... Jeez, I never realized that our physical weapons were really this good, but I guess I'm really glad that I got these weapons. I guess it was worth it in the end. Enemies giving away information is helpful.
You want to go?
All the enemies here are fairly weak as well. They're kind of accounting for you not being able to use spells.
Dodge this. They call this the logical
Besides, it's
result.
pretty. I think a lot of the sprite animations for just normal attacks are really good. So I'm actually pretty glad to like be able to see them right now, even if it is just like you can't use spells now. Again, I don't think I've ever seen this dungeon before. I think it's just like optional to get some materials. Like if I open this box, it'll probably be some like decent material.
Don't underestimate me, you bastard! Damn!
Why does Maya do so much damage? Their strength is 2.
They call this the logical result.
Normally I would just use Estoma and just run around, because like, this isn't really giving me like a whole medical powder, that's not really useful. I gotta go north. Because like, oh maybe there's like bigger ones with like every floor that you go up.
Whoop-ass time!
Alright, let me let this battle rip and then I'm gonna like look up the CDC.
I'll shoot.
Dodge this.
Snapshot!
Once this rumor is spread, the upper levels become accessible when you first entering. You can only use items and attacks, no spells. Spell beads can be used. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go, like, up the stairs and find the 100-kilometer hag. If there's, like, no upper level other than this, then I'm going to assume it's, like, a grind fest until you find the 100-kilometer hag. And I'll do that off-stream. But this is an interesting gimmick, I like this.
Police, everyone freeze. Dodge this.
You ever just punch a ghost?
Snapshot!
Freeze.
Huh. Illusion on enemies is really good. That missed just about everyone.
You left your body wide open!
Ooh la la, it's a ghost, it doesn't have a body. Oh, you know, there's a stairway. I'm gonna assume that, like, the hag is up all the way on the top. Just some zombies.
Dodge this. Busted.
By the way, these weapons have like a 75% chance of inflicting like whatever is their like status effect.
I am the champion!
I don't know like what exactly like it is, but like it's really good. And just for the fact that like it gives you that like passively, like that chance that it happens, like a fairly high chance passively again. That's good. Like there's really nothing else I can say about it other than like it's really good.
So, who wants to have their face smashed in?
So like for example, Ulala can inflict I think paralysis. Katsuya can inflict illusion. Nate inflicts paralysis.
Endure a blow and administer 2. That's the secret of battle.
Maya inflicts mute, which is really good. And I don't know. I don't know about anyone else. I think the only one left is Balfu. Either like one of them inflicts paralysis. I might be wrong about which one is which. This is taking a while though.
I shall show you the difference in skill.
Let me look up and see if I can find like more information.
Dodge this.
So the first through third
I'll
floors.
shoot.
Oh, okay. So the 100-kilometer hag is on the like first through third,
Can you apply
and it's apparently a rumor. Yeah, it's just a rumor demon. It's stronger than all the rest of them, and obviously, your stuff will be handicapped because you can't use spells. And then there's apparently up to 5 floors. So I guess I'll find the stairs and then like make my way like down because it's another one of those like grind kind of things. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's an item.
You want to go? Dodge this. I'll shoot. Endure a blow and administer 2. That's the
Oh yeah, it
secret
also
of battle.
helps that I think both Nate and Balfu's weapons actually count as magic just because we have an electrify status. Who is this?
So, who wants to have their face smashed in?
Okay.
Heads or tail?
Yeah!
I'll shoot.
That's just instantly recovered status effect.
Dodge this.
Alright, after this battle, I'm gonna set the config to simple because we're just gonna make it out.
A frog in the well knows nothing of the great ocean.
I don't speak riddles. Alright, so yeah, the staircase is blocked, but it's right there. There's all the whole like rest of this. I'll do that like off screen and later. So as for like the rest of this, I'm gonna put it onto simple and just run out. The staircases are actually fairly close by as well, except for this one. This is like the longest one. I just go down. Yeah, this is like the entire floor. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna do the man searches.
Fools, be gone!
Actually, you know what? I think I'll just, like, after I exit the CD, I think I'll just wrap it up. Because there's not really a whole lot to do. Like, all that I would be doing is, like, the usual, like, go around and then, like, decide stuff. You know, like the, go around, get rumors, which is what I was already doing. I would obviously try to grind off stream, but I accidentally started, like, doing that now, even though, like, this is kind of a bad grinding spot. It's not good for grinding. I'll get the rumor thing later, unless, like, I happen to find it on the way out. I don't think I will, though.
Fools,
I think I'll just find, like, a bunch of, like, cockatrices and, like, phantoms, and that's about it. I just looked at that and he died. But, yeah. A lot has happened, like, aside from, like, all of this. And by all of this, I mean, like, the CD. Or Giga Macho. Whatever. It's both.
You're all
What?
under
Who's
arrest.
this? Oh, okay. It's just them. If anything, you can see how far we've come, because, like, these guys basically would have had to use, like, good spells, like, a while ago. Or at least, like, good at the time. And now you can kind of just, like, look at them and just hit them with your normal weapon, and, like, they go away. I guess I'll buy these CDs. These CDs, I'll show them off real quick as well, before, like, going off. I think that'll be a good point to end it. What these CDs are is they're basically, like, portions of, like, the soundtrack. So the further you get into the game, the more you unlock. And if you go to Maya's apartment, I wonder what she would say if she saw me now. She'd bellow at me at how conceited I am. I know she would. I'm sorry, but I read that piece, The Dream of the Rumored Student. I wonder what dream he had. The veranda is beautiful. Why don't you try gardening? Be more domestic. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, but recently I started to learn the flamenco dance. Want to see it later? I'm really good. I think that just unlocked a new contact option. I think we can actually dance now, later. Come to think of it, how many years has it been since we began rooming together? Really, what a rough life. It doesn't really matter, but the walls are too thin. I can hear the next door. Also, a thing that I really like is that, like, yeah, it's good to talk to, like, all of, like, your party members. You can't really do anything while you're listening to it. I don't really want to listen to Zodiac. What is this? But yeah, you basically get to, like, listen to, like, it's like before post-game, like, content, pre-post-game content, something like that. So, in-game content. Yeah. It's good. The soundtrack's really good. 3. Not really sure what that goes to. Oh, CD4 is a good one. But yeah, there's a secret CD that you can unlock via rumors. I don't remember where they are. I'd have to look them up, which I can pretty much do in 3 seconds, but that's fine. I'll do that like off stream. I'll collect all the CDs. Why not? But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, I believe. I'm gonna do like a bunch more stuff off stream. I've unlocked like the next part of the bomb shelter, so I'll be grinding a lot. I'll probably get like more personas. I don't know, I'll do like a lot. I'll come back and then I'll like explain like everything that I've done. But as for now, this is probably gonna be it. It's about the time that I wanted to end. So yeah. I didn't really get enough time to show off that second game, but I'll definitely show off the second game after I come back from my like Thanksgiving vacation. After I do the Flying Dutchman thing as well. So yeah. I'm not sure if you guys know him, but the Trav guy, he's online right now. He's playing what's it called? Mega Man the Wily Wars. So I'm a Mega Man guy, so we're gonna raid him. So we'll be ready for that soon. And in any case, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!